Mike Owens with Inside Fighting, joined today by Dustin Jacoby, who returns to action 31st of May, facing Bruno Lopes UFC Fight Night. Dustin, great to sit down and chat for the first time. How are your emotions ahead of your return?
Hey man, I'm super excited to be here. Thanks for having me on your platform. Super excited for my fight May 31st. Got a tough opponent in Bruno Lopes, 14-1. I don't know much on him. We had to really dig for some video. He's only had one fight in the UFC. Obviously, the guy is very skilled, coming in with a pretty impressive record, and it's my job to defend the spot once again in the rankings.
What did you make of that one fight in the UFC or any other tape that you've been able to find on your upcoming opponent?
Yeah, I think he's pretty skilled. He's obviously a heavy grappler, a guy that wants to come in and get you to the mat, high level black belt jiu-jitsu guy. So we definitely have to prepare for that, which we have been. And another thing, when I fight these guys, a lot of the times I don't know if they think that it's going to be easy to take me down, or you look at my fights, man, I'm not easy to take down. Pretty difficult. And then once I stuff it a couple times, man, it puts a lot more pressure on the guy that has to get you to the ground to find a way to win. I feel really good about the matchup, man. We've been preparing accordingly, and it's almost time to go execute the game plan.
You've got a wealth of experience in MMA, but also a wealth of experience in kickboxing, given your history and glory and all of that. Well, I know that Bruno's had I think he's 14-1, so 15 fights, maybe a couple of amateurs here or there, but you've got a lot more experience, it would look like. How much do you feel like that can be an advantage for you when you go into the cage?
Well, man, I think experience is everything. This
Mm.
is going to be my 51st pro fight. I had 10
Wow.
amateur fights. It'll be my 61st fight altogether. Yeah, between kickboxing, boxing, and MMA, this will be my 51st pro fight. It's going to be my 16th, I believe, maybe 17th. I think 16th walk to the octagon, the UFC octagon. I think that experience is everything. I think that I'm a guy that's been at the top. I'm a guy that's been at the bottom. I'm a guy that's had to work my way out of a losing streak. A guy that's had to bring myself back multiple times, man, throughout my career. And that's why I stand strong where I'm at right now. So I'm very much looking forward to this opportunity. I very much believe in my experience. I very much believe in my power, and I believe I'm going to be the one with my hands raised on May 31st.
What's the vibe or what's kind of the mantra that you like to keep throughout fight? Because there are a particular emotion that you feel like is key in order to have success.
It depends. See guys. Every fight is different. No walk is the same. No feelings are the same. The emotions are always different. I try to just be really relaxed, really calm, super focused, and just fall back on my training, man. Trust my instincts, trust the preparation that I've been putting in for the fight, and then I go out there and turn the brain off and just react and execute. And that's when I perform my best. When I don't think too much. I don't put too much but don't put too much pressure on myself. I just again trust my training, trust my instincts, and go out there and react.
Where does your last win, that knockout over Vitor Petrino, rank in terms of not only your favorite, but maybe dare I say the best win of your UFC career?
Yeah, man. Without a doubt, super big moment, super big highlight reel knockout. Not just one of the best knockouts of the night, although it was performance bonus
Mm.
worthy, but one of the best knockouts that we've seen inside the octagon, man. And that's coming from. It's not even looking at it as me. Just the setup, the punch, the ending,
Mm.
the finish, the fight, all of it thrown together is just. It was icing on the cake for sure, and for my career, I think it really just cemented my legacy, so to speak. It cemented my place inside the UFC. I think that it cemented that's where I belong, man. That's where I'll be fighting until the end of my time, until the end of my career. And it was certainly a highlight moment. And I'm looking to go out there and duplicate that once again, man, because I know I have that power and that technique to knock out any man in this division. And it's up to me to go out there and prove that on May 31st.
As a guy who likes to strike, who likes to stand with people and likes to try and put people's lights out, what makes a great knockout in your mind? Like when you think about the greatest knockouts in history, the ones that we look back to most, what do you feel like they would all have in common?
It's just kind of effortless. It's like
Mm.
when you're trying to hit a home run in baseball, you don't ever hit that home run, you strike out. When you're trying to really bomb a drive, I'm a big time golfer. When you're really trying to hit a
Mm.
big drive, you don't do it, 9 times out of 10. But if I see, I've got the end of the fairways 280, I'm like, all right, I just need to swing super easy, that, just nice and smooth.
Mm.
And I end up going too far. Those are the ones that end up going 320 yards. It's like it's just effortless, and that's how that punch was with Vitor Petrino. I felt, to be completely honest, man, when I threw that punch and when I hit him, I didn't even feel like I hit him. It almost felt like I was just punch clouds. It almost felt like I just punched right through him, and it was just perfect technique. And I would say a lot of them are just, when you're not searching for it, you just let the game come to you.
Do you think a win against Lopez in a couple of weeks' time gets a ranking back next to your name? You've kind of yo-yoed in and out the top 15 over the last couple of years, let's say. Do you feel like a number will be next to your name, provided you get the job done in just over 2 weeks' time?
Yo-yoed in and out. I don't think I've ever heard that. I like that. Yo-yoed in there, yo-yoed in and out. You're right, man. I have, and every time I've only had the opportunity to fight up one time, and that was against Dominic Reyes, who is still one of the best guys in our division. Do I think I can win that fight? Absolutely. Was he better than me than that night? Then yeah, he absolutely was. But every other time I was in the top 15, I always had to defend the spot against an unranked guy, which I successfully did. Then I got there and I lose. I fight up one time, and I lose and I get booted from the rankings, and pretty unfortunate. But at the end of the day, man, I can only focus on what I can control. I can only control myself showing up to training. I control myself showing up in great shape, on weight, and ready to rock May 31st. And that's what I'm going to do, man. And then I'll let the cards fall where they may. This is the third of my fourth fight on my contract. I've always re-upped after three. So that's another extra motivation for me to go out there, put on a great performance, sign a new deal, and then hopefully start to fight up and get my opportunity to climb the rankings.
What is the ultimate goal? I mean, is the ultimate goal to try and become the champion? I assume that that probably sounds like a bit of a stupid question in the way that I ask it, but given your age, given your experience, what are the essential goals that you have left?
Yeah, man. The essential goals is to take it one fight at a time. To go out there and just to finish my career strong. In the big picture, I'm definitely at the end of my career, but the way I see it, I still have another contract to sign, another couple contracts to sign with the UFC. I'm definitely going to re up after this fight, and take it one fight at a time, make some money along the way, and get my hands raised, man. Whenever I try looking too far into the future or planning things that are out of my control. It never seems to go that well for me. And I don't think it really goes that well for anybody. Of course, you have to
Mm,
have vision and you have to lay out some goals and some timelines and lay some things out. But at the same time, man, you just gotta, it's the subtle art of not giving a fuck, really. It's just, when you can master that and just roll with the punches, no pun intended, and just take them, let the game come to you, is what I like to say as well, man. So, my intermediate goals is to go out there, get this victory, re-sign with the UFC, and then we'll see, man. As I start fighting up some bigger names, and hopefully get my opportunity. And this sport is so crazy. It's not, you don't have to go through a whole playoff scheme and then to a
mm,
championship. It's timing's everything. I go out there and have another brutal knockout. You're like, holy crap. Let's give this guy a Roundtree rematch. Let's give this guy, Dominic Reyes rematch, whatever the case may be. You go in there, you knock him out, boom. Let's give this guy a title shot. So this sport moves fast, and it's who moves the needle. Who
mm.
who's hot at the right time, and so you just got to stay focused and take it one fight at a time.
Talking about the title fight in your division, there is a question about who should be next for Magomed Ankalaev's first title defense. Do you feel like Alex Pereira did enough in his title run to deserve an immediate rematch for the belt?
I think, did he do enough in that fight per se? Maybe not. I actually thought he fought pretty just laid back and timid and not as aggressive. And quite frankly, that's probably the style that Ankalaev brings to the table, man. He probably makes you fight like that because he's so good everywhere and so threatens the takedown
Mm,
so well and blends it so well. But Pereira, in my opinion, deserves a rematch at that title, man. He has proved his worth. He is a phenomenal striker. He's been a phenomenal fighter, warrior for the last more than, couple decades. So I certainly think that he deserves to, if he wants a rematch with Uncle Liev, I think you give it to him. The guy's special, and I think he's earned that right. And then wherever, obviously he's going to go out there and he wins, then you have another immediate rematch. I think
Mm.
that could be what the UFC is. It might be a little hesitant on, but at the same time, man, I think you owe it to the guy.
Based upon your experiences with Powhatan in the Glory kickboxing ring, what makes him unique or what makes him special in your mind?
Well, I tell you what, man, he's faster. He's super fast. He's a lot
Mm.
faster than he may appear. He just has this aura about him, the physical presence. The guy's a warrior. He's in there to fight, and the power is just ungodly. I've never felt anything like it. He hits so well. When we fought, he actually, and I was young in my career as well. So I made the mistake. He actually caught me with a right hand like 30 seconds into the fight. That definitely rocked me.
Mm.
And but I was still present. And where I made a downfall is he just put full attack mode on me, and I tried going attack mode back. I tried keeping up with him, and I tried, instead of letting the fight slow down a little bit, cover, let him kind of gas himself out, do a little bit of wearing down on him. Instead, I just went right at him and got in a firefight, which is probably not a smart idea with Alex Pereira. And he caught me with that left hook and put me down, man. So I would say just his speed and power is next level.
Mm. Last question from me, Dustin. Thank you for your time. As you visualize 31st of May in this fight, talk me through the entirety of fight day. Give me a walkthrough of what your perfect fight day would look like from morning to night.
Yeah, perfect fight day, man. Let's say the fight's around 6 o'clock. Let's say I fight at 6 p.m. Vegas time. I get up, I have a nice breakfast. I just relax a little bit. I do like to go out, get some sunshine, get a little movement in, just get a little visualization of how the night's gonna go. I like visualizing myself going into the ring. I'm a big visualization person, big manifestation person. I like to see it, I like to believe it, then I go and achieve it. So I just kind of picture how the fight's gonna play out. I go in there, I step in, we touch gloves, and then I just move, man. And there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to catch this guy. I think I'm going to win by KO, and I think I'm going to get my hands raised, and it's going to be a great night, man. And then I'm going to go party with all my friends, celebrate with my family, friends. We got a big pool party on Sunday at Circus Stadium Swim, and then playing some golf, my favorite pastime, on Monday. So I've got everything planned out, man. I just got to go out there and execute the game plan. Just got done preparing, training here at Factory X, and got all the guys walking around. Everybody's loud, and it's something about working out and getting them endorphins going, man, and just sweating. It just feels good. Just gives you some excitement for the whole day. So, yeah, man, I see a victorious Saturday, May 31st, and looking forward to it.
Is there a line you can draw between MMA and golf? Is there a physical similarity between the two?
Man, the biggest thing is the focus that goes
Mm.
into when you step into the cage, the octagon. 15 minutes of the most elite high level focus you can ever imagine. If you lose focus for 1 second, you're done. You get, that's how quick this sport is, man. A quick takedown submission, a quick punch and a knockout. You have to be so focused. And in golf, it's the same exact way, man. Bad shots are gonna happen. That's another thing. Bad moments are gonna happen. Bad shots are gonna happen. Not everything's gonna go your way. Not everything's gonna be perfect. But you got to be able to live in the moment, stay in the moment, keep your composure, and stay focused for the entirety of the round, for the entirety of the fight. And that's the biggest comparison I see, and that's why I love, man. It really tests me mentally.
Very well said. Dustin, thank you for your time. I'm glad that we could finally get this done. Have a great and safe rest of camp and best of luck for the next fight.
Hey, man, I sure do appreciate you. I'm glad I got on here. We got this done. After I get this big victory, hit me up again. We'll do another one.